Now it's time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
What's happening, fellas?
Hey, Reggie.
I'm going to be completely honest. When you made that transition, I was not prepared. I was caught entirely off guard.
You've heard this show before,
I know,
right?
I shouldn't have been. And that might have been the first time that I was actually not prepared. But anyways, it's still Masterpiece of the Week, which is a segment we do every week. And we revisit some of the funny, stupid, or odd things that have been said on this very program.
Which is probably
Are you
not
still
very
not
much.
ready?
Oh no, I'm ready. I just don't know where to start. That's the part of this program that I do every week. I definitely forget where I would like to start. Let's start here with Kevin and Mike. Whatever is happening here.
Mine's not any weirder than that.
Okay. Well,
what were we talking about?
I can't tell which part's funnier. It sounds like Mike saying that part of him is not any weirder than anybody else.
Yeah.
Do we want to play it one more time?
Yeah.
Mine's not any weirder than that.
Okay. Well, because I know in my mind I was being like, it is weirder than that. And then I realized what you had actually said. And I was like, I don't want to be attached to that. And instead I made that weird noise. And then Mike's
Here
like,
we are.
Mike's critiquing people who are like pro KP. He's like, well, guess what, dumbass?
I always want to imitate Sean. At times when Sean gets excited, Sharify goes, whoa, 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 whoa. And he can't get, like, I think he's wanting to say what or where, but he's like, whoa, 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 what were you talking about there, Michael Irvin?
Or the way he says donation in one of those spots.
Or at-risk use.
How does he say it?
The donation is like it's D-N-ation. Yeah, there's no O in there. Donation. Back to you, Reggie.
Very good. I've enjoyed this already.
Well, I played one clip.
I know, right? Kevin.
Damn it.
Kevin decided to give a public service announcement.
Don't smoke weed. I was like,
Because a little girl getting...
Because he's having a baby in the bathtub?
Okay.
Wow, that was a lot of things.
Right?
I remember that because we were talking about the Super Bowl commercial where they showed the angsty parents and you thought they were going to have a baby and then they move and then they show that there's this girl's like 15 sitting on it and she's waiting on the pregnancy test.
Sitting on what?
And then sitting on the bathtub.
Oh.
And then, I mean, I guess that's how we got here too. And that's right. And they were like, don't smoke weed. It was like the National Marijuana Council. I thought it was such a shocking turn of events.
So they're suggesting that smoking weed gets you pregnant.
For sure.
I don't think that's anatomically correct.
I mean, fair enough. But that was not only the suggestion, that was the direct implication.
I have never gotten pregnant.
Congrats.
Good job.
I'm proud of you.
A single time.
Because you saved your virtue.
It's because you did not smoke weed, I'm sure.
Well, hold on now.
I've
can't
never
prove it.
gotten pregnant.
I hope you do get pregnant and then have to figure out how to get that baby out of your body.
Better get that.
That would be a very difficult conversation with the wife. Cory, you're pregnant.
Hold
Why?
on. What's the most difficult part? The fact that you're a man and you're pregnant or that you cheated on her? I feel both.
I didn't cheat on her. I just smoked
If you
weed.
got pregnant, maybe you did cheat on
You
her.
needed to have your egg fertilized.
Yeah.
What?
She didn't do
She
it.
can't do that.
All I did, based on that
He doesn't have
story,
fertilizer.
all I did was smoke weed and got pregnant. And that's what's weird.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's definitely the weirdest part of that.
Speaking of pregnancy, since we wanted to talk about weird things,
Yeah.
I don't think this is actually a good segue. I'm going to ditch out of that one. Mike said this.
When is the V going to end?
What?
That sounds right. Oh my God. Cory knew. What was the answer?
What V are we talking about?
You tell me.
You said it.
Victory. V.
This was actually heading into the big game.
Oh my God, you could just say the Super Bowl.
The what?
The Super Bowl.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Where it's just not an advertisement.
Remember, we were talking about prop bets
Yes.
and the national anthem.
Oh dear.
Oh, the Brave.
There you go.
The V in Brave.
Oh, okay.
She did hold it for a long time.
Uh-huh.
I remember when I was watching the Super Bowl, I was like, she's holding the V long enough that the over hit.
What? But yes.
Oh, Brave.
He's
Gotcha.
right.
Yeah.
Where were you? Were you smoking weed? Is that why you missed this?
I was watching a video
I
of
was pregnant.
Andriy Rublev writing "No War, Please" on the camera in a final in Dubai.
He's going to
This is
prison.
tennis player, Kevin.
Yes.
I don't know if you know anything about tennis. But
I like tennis.
Good luck when he goes back to Russia, not getting in trouble. That's what I thought when he did it. I was like, yep. Might want to keep staying on that tennis tour and not go back to Russia anytime soon.
there you go.
Back to you, Reggie.
More Mikester piece of the week on the way here is I don't even know how to segue here.
Hey, are you thirsty? You want something that's dry?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I'm thirsty, you mofo. Yeah. Makes all the sense in the world. You should never name anything like Bud Dry or Gatorade Dry. Hey, you want some dry water? No, that makes no sense. I need wet water.
No,
Bud Wet
We're working
would make
on it
all
for a
the sense
second.
in the world. That would sell more.
I don't see how I can't vote for
All
that.
of this logic makes sense.
You want some wet Gatorade? I do want wet Gatorade.
Well,
Nobody wants dry
why
Gatorade.
don't you
I
put
guess
in the
if someone-
effort then, Mike?
If somebody pours the dry Gatorade on you, which would just be the powder, that would probably be better.
Which is it?
I don't know.
Dry or wet then, Mike?
Isn't that like having a whole bunch of sand?
If I want to drink something, I need it wet.
So-
if I want something poured on me, I guess I'd rather it be dry.
It's about the sugar. That's what the discussion point is there. The amount of sugar used to create that.
Nobody cares about your beer
Okay,
nerdery
sorry.
right now.
That's why they call it dry, though.
Beer
instead
nerd.
of wet. Wet would be a drug.
Beer has sugar in it?
Wet would be like, what's that stuff called? The
Sugar.
stuff you put in dead bodies.
Oh my God,
Formaldehyde?
Yeah,
Blood.
that's called wet, I believe.
What?
Back to you, Reggie.
Long story.
Water.
Mike said things.
Why does your head? Do you know how? You don't know. It's cold.
This was you talking about not having hair, right?
Yeah. You
Why
guys
do
don't
you
know.
know that?
People that have always had hair don't know how cold your head
Because I don't
is.
have hair, Reggie.
I love how exasperated he is at all of
Play
this.
that one more time. Let's count how many sentences started but didn't actually complete.
Why does your head? Do you know how? You don't know. It's cold.
4.
I counted 4 as well.
It's cold is a full sentence.
You changed
That's
everything.
true.
You changed everything. Every you like would start.
The
and then
thing
stop
is,
and-
I finish all those sentences in my head.
I can't combat that. He's probably
That's
right.
fair.
we aren't in his head. We don't know
God, what a time.
Why would can you imagine being in Mike's head?
Yes,
No.
I would.
what.
You would do that?
I would.
do
I
it?
would 100% John Malkovich that thing.
Would you? Do you feel
Oh,
like
I
you
like
need to
that.
take a weapon in there?
Oh, you should for protection.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hazmat suit?
From all the
You're like,
anger
you're
monsters.
a genius and you're going to kill somebody.
My God, I don't want to laugh on that in case we're ever like deposed over this.
Sure.
Did you know? Did you see this coming? The whole time.
I guess.
Guys, it's time for some receipts. Mike, step to the podium.
I'm a 99. I'm 100% sure. I won't even leave.
Whoa!
I'm 100% sure we are not trading Kristaps Porzingis.
Whoa!
Yeah, that
Now
was-
you got to get tattoos on your nipples.
I did not. Luckily, I did not make that bet on Porzingis.
You said 100%
The Maverick tattoo on a nipple would be really hard.
difficult.
99%. The hell.
Did you turn off your own mic there?
Yeah, I
I
did.
really, I was wrong.
Professional.
I really thought that Cuban was married to Porzingis until the contract was over.
That makes sense.
Can we just cut out part of that for the next time we have Mark
Somebody
Cuban?
like it sounds like he hired people that got in his ear and he gave them some like real control to do some things. So maybe that's the difference.
All right, guys, let's end with this. This is a little bit of a longer piece, but I think you'll understand why. And I'm not setting it up at all.
Spanish artichoke dip. Number 2, Buffalo.
Spanish artichoke.
That's what
dip.
it says.
Explain.
Spinach and artichoke
Oh yeah,
dip.
sorry.
Spinach artichoke.
Because I'm still fired up over this.
Don't get that French artichoke, Dick. It's not going to go over well.
You know what? That makes more sense. I thought that did seem kind of specialized. I was like, does every country have their own? I don't know.
How do you say artichoke in Spanish?
So artichoke dip, I got spinach
Senor
in
artichoke.
Spanish. That's a tricky letter right there. That is embarrassing for
Explain
me.
yourself.
I don't eat dip, and I don't understand the
I thought
ways
for
of the
sure I
world.
was going to win this week, but I just lost.
Well, guess what? I'm still voting for Mike Bassick opining about not wanting to drink something that is dry.
hey, are you thirsty? You want something that's dry?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I'm thirsty, you mofo.
I'm voting for Kevin's funny sound. Whenever he was doing his Mike Bassick impersonation.
Mine's not any weirder than that.
Okay. Well,
I'm voting for Kevin and Spanish artichoke dip.
Spanish artichoke dip. Number 2, buffalo.
Spanish artichoke
That's
dip.
what it says.
Spinach and artichoke
Oh yeah.
dip.
I was like in my mind I thought 2 things. Don't be mad at me that it's so high on the list. And then when you said I think it's spinach, and I was like, it says that is what it says. So
spinach.
you're definitely right about
Nobody
that.
has heard of this product yet. It's number 3 on the list.
But I didn't say it incorrectly in my brain. That is 100% what I thought it said. Reggie, it sounds like we're deadlocked.
And we're going to remain deadlocked as I'm voting for Mike giving his own interpretation of a famous Michael Irvin tweet.
Why does your head? Do you know how? You don't know. It's cold.
So is it Mike's 4 sentences, Mike's dry, my weird noise, or my inability to read when it comes to dips?
You go vote on 105.3 The Fan.
You can just 877-881-1053 truckwreck.com text line. Coming up
I'm
next.
looking at the Toluolos
Flash.
right now. Spanish artichoke dip.
Yeah, not
Spanish
so easy, is it, Mike?
Well, if I say spinach artichoke dip, it's really easy.
You said artichoke.
Ah, dang it.
Coming up next,
So far, 2-0
we will chit chat with those fellas from the G-Bag Nation
3-0.
right here on 105.3 The Fan.